Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
can you meet me at Smith Photography in about 15 minutes to update your headshot?
What's wrong with my current headshot?
Well, it's been a year. Come on, let's go get this updated.
Are you telling me it's bad?
No.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
Can you meet me there in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, that works.
All right, I'll see you there.
Alright.
So, you excited? Get the headshot updated?
I guess so. Why?
It's been a year.
Are you saying the other one's bad looking?
No. The other one's great looking, but it's time to update it.
Hello. Hi. An appointment?
We do, yes.
Alrighty.
Updating the headshots today.
Alrighty. Can I get you to fill out a form?
Sure thing.
Name, address, who's gonna have your headshot, and then have a seat, and Jim will be right with you.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Too,
Has it
yeah.
been a year already?
Yeah, it's been-
Awesome. Who's getting pictures today?
Just Stephanie.
Just Stephanie. All right.
I'm Mike.
Cool. Let's head on back and we'll get you started.
Alrighty, sounds good.
So you're turned a couple degrees to your left. I think what we want to do is we want to take your right hand and just kind of let it sit on the top of your hip. Exactly what the kind of looks better when you do it, but yeah. Excellent. And you're looking right here at the camera. And that looks awesome. Cool. A little bit of a head tip for me. There you go. Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. So we'll do a few more and then we think we'll call that good.
Sure.
Excellent.
How'd it go?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
She's a superstar. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to get these edited. I'll send you an email link so that you can see them all online, and then we'll have you pick a favorite. I'll give it a little touch up and you'll be ready for a billboard again. So
I'm excited.
excellent. And I'll send the bill to him. How's that?
Sounds good. I
Excellent.
like it.
Nice to see you.
You
Yeah.
too. Thank you.
Sean, nice to see you too.
Yeah. Hey, do you have a couple extra minutes to answer a couple questions?
I absolutely do. Yeah.
Because I've been getting a lot of questions about the whole photography world, and I figured, well, obviously you're our go-to to get our headshots updated, so why don't we have a couple minutes to chat?
Yeah, I can talk for a few minutes. Sure.
Cool.
Excellent.
I'll catch you guys later.
See you later.
So everyone, we're here with Jim Smith of Smith Photography, and we figured we'd ask him some questions. We're updating some headshots. So, Jim, how did you? Well, first of all, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. And thanks for having me, Sean. Appreciate it. Yeah.
You're welcome. So usually you're behind the camera. It feels a little different being in front of it.
Very strange.
Tell me how you got in the business, or what got you here?
I got a job when I was in college working for a studio just as a summer job as kind of office help. And as soon as I started working in that environment around the cameras and the people, I was hooked. I knew that's what I wanted to do. Really, for the first time, I didn't know what I was going to do until I took that job. And from that point forward, I threw myself into trying to become a professional photographer. Took a couple detours along the way, but always had that in mind as my goal. And eventually we opened Smith Photography in 1999 here in Sarah.
And you just had the 20th anniversary
20th
here.
anniversary just in May. It was 20 years we
Congrats
opened
on
the doors.
that.
Thank you very much. It's a long run, but we're very proud of what we've done here.
So tell us, what kind of work do you do here?
Well, in a town this size, like the Valley, we can't really specialize too much. It's not really a big enough market for me to specialize on one particular kind of photography, so we do a little bit of everything. Primarily, I'm a portrait and event photographer, so we mostly take pictures of people. We do a tremendous amount of school and youth sports work, so school photos, sports photos, that kind of thing. We do plenty of weddings and senior photos and family photos. We do a lot of what we do for you, professional headshots. And lately we've been doing more commercial work, working for other businesses, shooting products and their process and that sort of thing. So we do a little bit of everything, a lot of photo restoration. Keeps us busy,
I was going to say, keeps you pretty busy.
It surely does, yeah.
Tell us, your favorite part about the job.
Oh, it's without a doubt working with people and getting to know people. After doing this in this town for 20 years, I've had the amazing opportunity to watch kids go from just preschoolers up to the point where they're getting married and bringing their kids to me, and being a part of some really special moments in people's lives it's a real great feeling, and I feel truly, honestly blessed to be included in that kind of thing. So that's my favorite part, is working with the people.
And that's awesome, because I didn't even think about it like that. But yeah, you're involved in some of the most substantial.
I'm invited into people's homes for their weddings, and I get to meet their newborn babies, and it's really a treat to watch people's families grow and blossom right in front of my camera.
It's cool. So you mentioned earlier community involvement. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we're not just a business that comes into town to take some pictures and take the money and leave. I live in this community. My kids go to school here. We reinvest a tremendous amount of money back into the community. So we take a lot of pride in our role as sort of the established town photographer or whatever, where we take all these school photos and that kind of thing. We really feel knitted into this community. We bought this building about 10 years ago and did a major renovation to it with some help from the community, and have really put down deep roots here and are very, very thankful for being welcomed and accepted in this community like that.
It's a good feeling.
It really is, yeah.
You mentioned too, you like your supplies is all bought local from local businesses.
As much as we possibly can, we try to source all the things that we need locally. For example, all of our printed order forms, which is a lot. We go through a lot of printed paper products here for school photos and sports photos. We try to purchase all those locally, service people to come work on our building. We always try and work with local people. So we try to return the favor of putting our money right back into this community. And we're very, very grateful for every time somebody chooses me over some other company. This is a competitive business. We know that's a big commitment of trust and faith in us, and we're very, very thankful for that.
That's awesome. I'm glad, and awesome. It feels good to hear that too, because it's exactly how I feel. This is why I'm a client of yours. I keep coming back because I get this real sense of genuine, not only caring about the product you're delivering, but a friend.
Ah, thanks, Sean. I'll be your friend.
So what's the most challenging part about your job?
Well, like any business, there's lots of challenges, but honestly, my favorite challenge is working with young kids. We do a lot of preschooler age kids, and they are a riot. There are moments where I find myself with a stuffed animal on my head and on my knees on the floor, trying to get kids to laugh, and I have to laugh at my own life choices that got me here, you know. But that's also my favorite thing about it. But working with little kids is a fun challenge.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Picture that, because I've seen you do that before.
They ask me when they see me out. Little kids will see me out, like, "Where's the duck?" You know.
Yeah. It's like right here.
He's right in my pocket, always. Yeah.
Any advice that you have for aspiring photographers that may be looking to get into the industry?
Sure. Well, I mean, we were talking a little bit earlier. It's a changing business, and it's becoming harder and harder for people to do this full time as a living. Technology is changing the need for what I do. There will always be a need for professional photographers, I believe, and I think that the best advice I can give is that if you want to do this, you have to really dedicate yourself to the craft of it. There's a lot of people who are okay at this, but you have to really decide that you want to be one of the best if you're going to try and do it professionally now. So like any craft, and I think of photography as a craft like carpentry or that kind of thing, where you have a set of tools and you learn how to use them really well. You have to really dedicate yourself to becoming good at it, because with so many people doing it, the only way to make a living is to be exceptionally good and consistent. So practice, 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 throw yourself completely into it.
And it's kind of like that thing where you get one leg in or one leg out, just jump in, go all in if you're going to be doing it.
I really believe there's no success for anybody if they're using half measures. If you're going to dabble in something, it's not going to pan out for you. You need to really go for it. So learn your craft.
Love that advice. It goes same thing, real estate. I'm sure a lot of the business professionals go all in if you're going to be in, go all in.
Yeah.
Really
sure.
like that. Well, hey, thanks, Jim. I really appreciate you
Sean,
for being
thanks
with
for
us.
coming over, man. I appreciate it.
And any last words that you want to tell to anybody that may be watching this for the first time or meeting you for the first
Sure,
time?
yeah. Well, like we said earlier, it's our 20th anniversary, so we've got some nice specials going on here at the studio this year. It's $20 off of any studio session here, which is a pretty nice deal. So we do family portraits and senior portraits and all that kind of stuff. So come on in, take advantage of that special, and hope to see you soon.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.